Hi everyone, my name is Rachel and welcome to the French Seams. Thanks very much for joining me again for another video. This is another Friday Sews video, so thank you to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for setting up this lovely hashtag. This is my second Friday Sews in 2 weeks, which is just wonderful because I love making these videos. So a huge thank you to everybody who's watched my previous videos and my last Friday Sews video. I did get some lovely comments on that. Thank you so much, and I'm way behind in replying, but that is this weekend's project because I'm really keen to get back to each and every one of you. So I love having the chats with you in the comment box. So thank you again to everybody who's left a comment. If you are new here, you're very welcome. And if you are a regular subscriber, then welcome back. So I've had a lovely week. Today is Friday. I got a day off work. It's a really grey day outside here in Dublin, but it's going to be a great day because in about 10 minutes I'm going to leave and drive up to the Crafty studio. So the lovely Anne-Marie has organised a few sewing social events over the summer on Fridays and Saturdays. I'll link them below if you are local to Dublin. So I'm going to head up to her lovely shop and spend a few hours sewing with lovely sewing people. So I've got my sewing machine ready. I've packed my power cable because I'm always in terror of forgetting my power cable. I've got my sewing box here, and what I'm going to work on is my project for Sew Fruity 23, hosted by Blossom Sandwich, so I'll link that below. And I'm going to make Adam Sews his lovely hipster pouch, so it's a kind of a crossbody bag. So I bought all the hardware from Quilter and Stitch and from Ecobee, so like the webbing and the zips and the D-rings and the lobster clasps, all that kind of stuff. I showed you last week all the bag foam and stuff. So I've spent the week cutting out this pattern, so it was quite involved. So this is what hopefully it's going to look like. So it's blueberry fabric on one side, and then it's just green, which you might recognize from my shorts. It's just green linen. So I've spent the week cutting this out, quilting it, which is just, I think it looks really cool. It is by no means perfect. So the lovely girl on Instagram, Pretty and Pinkable, she was at the Beyond the Pink Door sewing retreat a few weeks ago, and she was making the most beautiful quilt, and she was doing all this quilting for the weekend, and she did it so perfectly and so beautifully, and mine is I don't think there's one straight line in it anyway, but respect to quilters. And yes, Gornia, I might come to you for some tips. So this is it. So I've got all kinds of pieces like this cut out for all various zip parts and the back of it and everything. I've got the webbing cut out, so I'm hoping I've got everything done properly per the instructions, but yeah, fingers crossed. So I've got all my bits and bobs packed. You never quite know what to bring, but it's in a sewing shop, so I'm hoping if I've forgotten something, I'll find something to do, something to help. So I'm really looking forward to going to that. Then I'm going to come home and have some lunch, and then this afternoon I'm getting my nails done because I love getting my nails done and they were in dire need. So that's my lovely cheeky day off. So what have I been doing for the week? Well, I've been doing no sewing. I've had the best birthday and I've just been utterly spoilt. So I will show you a few bits and pieces that I was given. So my lovely little boys bought me a sewing magazine all by themselves. And I love it because I never buy myself sewing magazines, so it's such a treat. And they got this one. So this is the Simply Sewing. They loved it because you can make an Elmer. So we have that book and they absolutely love it. And it came with a few patterns. So it came with the Capri bag, which I've already opened because I'm really keen on getting started on that one. And then it also came with these two patterns. Not sure about these. It's always hit and miss with the patterns, isn't it? But I loved reading the magazine. It had all interviews with all the Sewing Bee contestants. It's just great. So loved that. So sat down on my birthday with a cup of tea and that magazine, and I was delighted with myself. My lovely family also bought me this little treat, which I love. So this is an acrylic bee brooch. You know how I feel about bee motifs. You know how I feel about brooches. So they hit the nail on the head here. And this is by, if I bring it closer, beautiful, isn't it? A little reflective. So this is by a lady called, I think she's Cherry Loco. I'll link it below. She has the most fabulous acrylic jewellery. I was on her Etsy shop for hours the other night. It's beautiful. And she does lovely kind of Christmassy themed ones and everything. Beautiful. Little robins and little bobble hats. So cute. So love this, really love this. And then my lovely sister got me this book. So she's my crochet sister, if you're familiar with her. This is my crochet effort here, but she is wonderful. So she's promised to help me with this book, and it is this. And my little boys love this. They basically wanted me to make every single one of those birds the next day. So it's amigurumi, and it's just these little teeny tiny birds, and they look so cute. So again, went down a crochet rabbit hole, went on to the Vibes and Scribes website. They're based in Cork, and they have a fabulous selection of yarns and crochet bits and bobs and everything. So I bought a few bits of yarn that I didn't have the right colours. I bought things like little safety eyes, crochet hook markers, all kinds of things. So far I've managed to make, and I've lost him, where's he gone? Bear with me, he'd fallen on the floor. So far I've made a cockatoo. So this is his head, and this is his body. These are his little feet. So this, I am hoping in a few days, will be a cockatoo, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm not the world's best crocheter by a long way. I'm a bit haphazard, but I really enjoy doing it, and I think these little birds will be adorable when I figure out how to make them look like a cockatoo. But that's basically what I've been doing. What else have I been doing? Yes, of course. So my lovely husband bought me a Cricut machine for my birthday, so blown away. So I kind of been wanting one for a few years, you know, the way you think, how do you like one? And then he got me one for my birthday. So thank you so much, hubby. So I've only been playing with it for a few days, but to say I've gone down a crochet rabbit hole, the Cricut rabbit hole, goodness gracious me. So this is the one I got, and it is the Cricut Joy. So when you flap it open like this, and this is a little blade, and you put things in here and it goes zip zap zip zap. So loving it. So I got the bundle, which came with card making stuff, it came with vinyl transfer stuff, and it came with iron-on stuff, which I thought was a really great basic place to start. So I tried out the vinyl. So I did a little bee. Again, you can see the bee motif. So I thought he was very cute. I like his little expression. So I've been playing along with the vinyl. I've also started labeling all our jars downstairs, as you do. Then I also started on the iron-ons. So got it working for my older boy's t-shirt, just a ready-to-wear t-shirt. So I found him a dinosaur, and so this is literally just off the clothesline because he has worn it, and got it covered in tomato ketchup. So this has actually been washed, which is great. I was really keen to see what it looked like coming out of the washing machine, but it's absolutely perfect. And so this is what it looks like. So it just needs a little iron so that he loves it. I made myself a little bee motif here, which is very cute. So basically, if anything stands still long enough, you'll be cricketed effectively. So I made those two. Then the other thing it comes with is card making. So, and I'm loving doing this, and I've dropped it on the floor. Right, so this was my first attempt. It's great, isn't it? Yeah, it didn't go so well. So I couldn't figure out how to use it. My lovely dad was here and told me take off the plastic coating. So it was quite late at night. So I took off the plastic coating off the mat, and this is what it came out like. So I finally got it working. So this is the little insert cards you get with it. So they're already pre-folded, and you slot them in, the machine cuts it, and then you slot in this little goldy card to do the contrast, and I really love it. So this was just a little basic one I tried. I've now since tried more complicated ones. It comes with a pen, so you can write stuff across here. So loving it. So I think the card, the vinyl, and the iron-on, I think I'm loving the cards most. So I'm now trying to teach myself how to design cards from scratch. So put on your own picture, put on your own writing, stuff like that. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, and thank you to everybody who's put up a YouTube video about how to make Cricut cards. So, and this is what they turn out like. So love them. So a pack of these cards, I think you can get like 20 or 30 cards for 20 euro or something. So if you're going to go to a shop and buy a card, which end up costing about 4 or 5 euro anyway, it could be worth it. But then of course you do have all the gubbins, but loving doing the card making. That's probably my favorite so far. So I think that's everything I've got to show you for the time being. Oh, what I'm wearing today. So bee motif again. I'm wearing the Jennifer Lauren Juniper cardigan that I made last week, 2 weeks ago, in this beautiful yellow fabric, and just loving it. So I just got it on with ready-to-wear jeans. This is actually an Agnes t-shirt, which is very old, hence the reason for the iron-on transfer, because if it went belly up then it was okay, because I was going to remake this t-shirt anyway. So just love this cardigan, love the seam lines here in the shoulders, and it's super comfortable, love it. So I'm going to go and pack up all my sewing stuff, and I'm going to head off to Anne-Marie, and I might take a bit of footage there. I wonder, will I buy fabric? I wonder, we'll see. You'll have to wait and see when I come back. So I'll leave it there for now, and I'll catch up with you again very soon. Hi everyone, so the day has escaped me. It's now about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't get home until about 3:30 from the Crafty studio. I had the most wonderful morning chatting to such lovely sewing people, meeting old faces and new faces. I got a good bit of my bag done. I did a little bit of fabric shopping and just had the chats, and it was a lovely, lovely morning. And our weather has turned, it's now pouring rain, it's freezing cold. So I need to duck into my appointment now to get my nails done, and I will catch up with you again later on to show you what I bought. Hi everyone, so I'm back now. It's about 8:15 in the evening. Both boys are now in bed. We had a lovely dinner of chicken fajitas, very, very tasty. So I thought I'd pop into the sewing room and show you what I got up to in the Crafty studio today with my bag and show you the fabric that I made. So before I do, will I show you my nails? So I usually go quite subtle, quite understated. I love them. So it's a kind of corally colour and it is fabulous, and I'm so pleased with it. So I had a lovely time getting my nails done. It's such a treat. I love it. So anyway, what did I do when I was up in the Crafty studio? So I did a good bit of progress in my bag. So it's this is going to be the back of it. So it's got these little D-rings, which I think look quite cute. And then I managed to get the most of the front of it done. So here's the pocket, the front pocket, and there's that. So that's the quilted bit inside. And then this, it's got the zip all the way across the top. And then this is what it looks like on the back. So I don't have too much left to do. I need to put on the back. I need to bind all the seams on the inside and then finish off the webbing to make the actual strap. So I don't have too much left to go. So my machine did not like sewing this big thick foam. I broke a needle. So I've been on a roller coaster of emotions with this bag, but I'm loving how it's turning out, and I just think it's very, very cute. I'm quite pleased it's in this busy fabric because, as you know, it hides a multitude, so I don't look too closely. But yeah, very, very pleased with this. So it was a great morning spent, great morning's work done, I think. So what did I buy when I was up there? So isn't it great that when you need matching thread, you just jump up and get some when you're having a sewing social in a sewing shop? So that was marvellous. I got lovely matching thread for the zip, which is great, to my wonky top stitching. And then I went to the counter, and there's a reason things are put by the counter. But look how cute this is. It's a little sewing machine keyring. I had to have it. Anyway, and then of course I did buy some fabric. I stuck to one piece because I went up, I had a plan in my mind. I want to make the Helen's Closet Gilbert shirt into a shirt dress. So I wanted some lovely cotton lawn, and I found this, and it is just perfect. So it's kind of a navy blue with kind of a lilac-y colour, a very, very pale blue. And it's a dead stock cotton lawn, and it just feels absolutely beautiful. It's almost kind of satiny. It's absolutely gorgeous. So it feels so, so, so nice. If I hold this up like that, are my birds upside down? No. So I just think this is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm so pleased with this. I think it'll make a gorgeous shirt dress. I really do. I just love those colours. So very, very pleased. And I was very, very restrained. So yeah, delighted with that. So that was my day. So I'm going to nip away now and see how much of my bag I can get done, and I'll catch up with you again very, very soon. Hi everyone, so I'm back. It is now exactly 9:30, and I have what would pass as a little bag. So I've just for the second finished it. I've put on the back. I put binding all around the inside, and if you watched my video last week about how I was struggling with binding, well, this bag has a lot of binding, so you can see all the insides are bound there. It's not perfect by any means. There's an awful lot of raw edges, an awful lot of things not being caught, but I gave it a valiant effort, and my shoulders from trying to push the little seams under the sewing machine. Oh, my sewing machine did not like sewing the foam and the binding and the zip and everything. But anyway, never mind, we got there in the end. So then the last thing I did then was add on the straps. So I've got the little lobster clasps here. Then I've got the slider here, so I just got it all pinned because I need to figure out the length, but it passes as a bag, and I'm really, really pleased with it. I think it's really, really cute. So I'll definitely be wearing this. I'll finish it off now, hopefully tomorrow, and I'll have a finished hipster pouch. So thank you very much, Adam, for your cute little pattern. Really cute. So thank you very much. So I shall leave it there. I'm going to go downstairs now and have a cheeky glass of wine. So thank you so much for coming with me on this Friday Sews. I hope you enjoy it. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing. And I'm going to keep teaching myself about the Cricut machine. So if you would like me in a couple of weeks, months, to do a little review of my Cricut joy, then please leave me a message below, because I'm definitely still learning on that, but there's an awful lot to learn, but I'm having great fun doing it. So I'll leave it there for now. Thank you very, very much. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And if you'd like to leave me a comment on any of the below, or if you'd like to ask a question, please always do. You know how much I love having the chats. And I will chat to you again in a video very, very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.